Hi there, it's Tai Goodwin of LaunchWhileWorking.com, and I want to have a little Tai talk with you about the importance of your why. This conversation was inspired by a recent call I had with a client who was really struggling with trying to figure out if they should or shouldn't launch their business. Now imagine having a business idea for about 7 or 8 years. It's gnawing at you. Every time you see someone doing something close to it triggers an emotion in you because you really want to launch your business. You really want to do this thing. So imagine having that feeling for 8 years and not doing anything, or going back and forth. You start, then you stop. You plan, then you stop. You get a few clients, and then you stop. It's kind of like a ride that goes up and down and up and down. Well, this was where my client was, and she was having a really hard time with the decision to commit and stick to her business idea. It was going to cost her time and money, and it was going to be a huge sacrifice she would have to make for some things. And I agreed it would. That's the reality of being in business or even starting a business, especially if you're launching a business while you're working full-time or part-time. Now, as I began to question her and we began to talk, I realized that, you know what, it really wasn't about having a good job. It really wasn't about the money, and it really wasn't about the sacrifices or any of those things. What was missing was her why. See, if you don't have a good enough why for starting a business, it's really hard to make a commitment to do it. Now, what I heard in her why was, well, I want to be my own boss because I don't want to work for anybody. I want to have more freedom and flexibility. I want to be able to travel. I don't want to be at a desk job forever. And those are okay reasons, right? They make sense to a lot of us. I mean, I had those same aspirations, but it wasn't until I got a really good why that I started putting consistent action in place to really be able to launch a business. The why has to be bigger than you. It has to be more than just about what you want. Now, don't get me wrong, being able to use all of your talents and gifts, that's super important, and that is about you. But the other piece, who are you going to serve with what you have to offer, is really key to being able to commit and stick to your business idea. Because here's what happens. Once you begin to understand that it's not just about you and that what you have to offer can change and has the power to impact other people, you can't turn your back on what those other people need, right? You are missing the opportunity to impact those people who are just waiting for what you have to offer the world. Now, not only that, but by not using your gifts and talents and ideas, you're really doing a dishonor to yourself and to your creator. That information, that knowledge, that insight, those skills were given to you for a reason. So, once you get clear on your why, it becomes really easy to start making the commitments that you need to launching your business, because you realize that you've got a bigger purpose to serve and a bigger vision to live out. So my challenge to you, or my invitation rather, is what's your why? Spend some time journaling this week and figuring out what your why is, what your real why is. Why are you feeling called? Why are you feeling this need and urge to express your gifts and talents by launching your own business? If you come up with a really good why, let that be the foundation for launching your business and make a decision to commit and stick and see this thing through. So that's my Tai Talk for you. I hope this has helped you take action towards launching your business and pursuing your passion. And as always, until next time, I encourage you to stay brilliant. Bye.